this one's a little bit tough. We don't always really address some of the deaths around our sports world, but this one, considering um, sort of not too personal, but a connection to it, I feel like was pretty important to mention. Um, so on the 16th, uh, Simone Edwards, former Storm player, she was part of the 2004 title team. She hailed from Jamaica, uh, passed away after a long battle with ovarian cancer. She outlasted everyone else from the inaugural 2000 roster, um, having been on the team. Uh, and I wanted to mention Simone primarily because of the fact that this last year, 2022 Supers last year, obviously, get everybody back in Climate Pledge Arena, right? It's a great big deal after being up in Angela Wynn's arena the last few years. Um, Simone was at so many of those games.
Yeah.
So many of those games, courtside. And like I said, not gonna claim that it's a personal thing, because I never spoke to Simone. I didn't get the chance. Um, but always had great energy on the sidelines on the court side. Uh, Positive, smiling, dancing all the time. They'd have the media breaks or the get hype things, late in the games. Even like some of the halftime stuff, Simone was involved, and always just, through that battle. And the Storm PA would be like, "Hey, let's cheer on Simone. She's battling this, or she's got a new a test she's doing, whatever. Like, let's cheer on, keep her present, and I almost forgot about that because she was always smiling, always dancing, always just such positive energy, you know. Um, and it's tough, a lot of the times we'll see these deaths like Tim Carver, who was a former baseball player and a broadcaster, passed away this past week as well. And it's like, oh, I didn't really know him that well, and I don't know if it's bad to say, but I don't have that much emotion towards it. Um, right. But with Simone, the positive energy that was brought uh, was excellent. And, as a former player, to see her around the organization still, it means they did something right. And to see her interacting with the fans, I think there was one point she had picked up she had someone's kid, with her, so it was great to have her around, in the 2022 season. And it's crazy. I actually said this quote months ago. We do our little end off on the show. Um, and I talked about like it must have been after a playoff game or something, or like a special moment. But life is about moments, right? I had a family member who had